Hi everyone, it's Denny here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am working with Whimsy stamps and I am using the Crateful of Kittens image. So this is a digital stamp, so I've printed it onto some Express It blending card using my Brother laser printer, and I'm colouring using Copic markers. So I'm starting with the little grey kitty, so I'm using C00, C2, C4, the Zero Colourless blender and the RV00 for the cheeks. So I've got this nice and sped up for you as usual, just working my way through and colouring each of the kitties. Moving on to the little orange kitty, so I'm going YR21, YR12, YR23 and YR24. So I'm just working my way through, doing a quick colour for him, just giving it a quick blend. Adding a little bit more colour into him. I wasn't happy it wasn't dark enough for me. Okay, and now we're moving on to the little brown kitty at the top. So I'm using E40, E42, E43 and E34. So I've got this nice and sped up, so it's about 8 times the normal speed. So it does look like I'm colouring quite quickly, but I don't really colour this quickly in real life. Making sure that I colour in his little tail, and that's the kitty's done. So now I'm working on to the crate, so I'm using E71, E74, E77 and E79. So I'm just trying to work out exactly where I need to put all of that colour in, trying to not colour any of the grass in by accident, and then just working one stage at a time. Adding in all of my shadows where the darkest areas would be with that E79. Sorry guys, it's my watch telling me that I need to drink some water. Blending all of that colour out. It wasn't blended enough, so I did go back in and blend it a little bit more. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and do the grass. I'm using G24 and G43 on the grass and the little leaves of the flowers. Adding in some grounding with the grass, and then finally blending it out with the Zero blender. Alright, so now we're going to work on the flowers. So I'm using R05, R35 and R39 on the first one. Sorry, I didn't realise my process sheets were still visible on my desk when I was doing this. As you can see, those on the right hand side, normally I have those completely out of reach. Well, not out of reach, but out of camera view anyway. Alright, moving on to the second flower. So I did use some yellow and markers, Y06, Y13 and Y38. And then the purple ones, BV01, BV11 and BV17. Once I was done, I added in some Uniball white Signo gel pen on their little noses and cheeks and just the centre of those flowers. So that was the Copic colouring done. And then I grabbed a Lawn Fawn stitched square die, ran it through my Sizzix Big Shot with the image, and I'm using some Bow Bunny papers from the Avenues collection. This was a 6x6 paper pad. I couldn't find the links for this one, so I have linked up the bigger sheets, and I'm using a doily from American Crafts. Couldn't find those either, so I have linked up some other doilies that I do use. And I'm using a My Favourite Things sentiment called Lots of Hugs. I thought it was perfect on this image, and I'm going to emboss it. So I prepared it using my EK Success powder tool, using some Ranger Superfine white embossing powder, and I just heated that up using my heat tool. Adhering everything using the Scotch ATG. Wasn't straight, and of course it was on top of a doily, so lucky I was very, very careful and it didn't rip. Normally it does. Adding that down to some brown cardstock, I think it was from American Crafts, and popping all that into a Couture Creations card base. Now I am decorating the inside of the card as well, and then just adhering all that down. So I appreciate everybody watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and I will see you all soon. Bye!